Hello everyone. Until now, we've talked about many football players with their stories, narrating goals or matches. Today, we will share stories of goal celebrations that have a tale of their own. Here is our new top 20 list. Number 20, Felipe Melo. We've seen many players imitating different animals in their goal celebrations, but Melo's imitation was unique. The Brazilian star, nicknamed Pitbull, would lose himself in the joy of scoring, truly believing he was a pitbull. Melo was a truly different character. He has both a lot of fans and a lot of haters in the countries where he played football. Whether you like him or not, Melo left a lasting impression. Number 19, Mario Balotelli. If, despite your talent, you are not successful and expect to achieve something without putting in effort, disappointment is inevitable. Complaining or blaming others is always the easiest when faced with failure. What Balotelli did was essentially complaining like a petulant child. Number 18, Peter Crouch. Nicknamed 2-Meter Peter, Crouch has always surprised people with how a footballer can have a body like a stork. But even more surprising was his skill as a dancer. Crouch truly nailed the robot dance. Number 17, Bafétimbi Gomes. When I first saw Gomes' goal celebration, I thought he was imitating a lion. But the truth is, it's a panther imitation, and Gomes is paying homage to Salif Keita, an African-origin player who, like himself, came through the Saint Etienne youth system. Keita used to perform this goal celebration back in the day. There were even spectators who attended the match just to witness this moment. Number 16, Lionel Messi. Pointing to the sky with two fingers after scoring goals is not actually related to any specific belief for Messi. It is a goal celebration dedicated to his grandmother, who fought with a coach for Messi to become a footballer when he was a frail child. However, when I think of Messi and his goal celebrations, one scene always comes to my mind. An El Clasico match. The setting is Santiago Bernabéu. The last minutes of the game, Messi scores a goal, and the match ends. He takes off his shirt and shows the name written on the back. Not a leaf stirs at that moment, not even a tiny breeze to make the shirt flutter. So Messi's name is clearly visible, and the magic of that moment remains unbroken. The kickoff for the goal was never taken. It truly was an unforgettable moment. Number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano is someone who expresses himself through scoring goals. Every goal he scores is a way of saying hello for him. The meaning behind this goal celebration is quite clear. I am here. No need to panic. Despite it may seem pushy to some, there is really no need to worry. Ronaldo is indeed always there. Number 14, Antoine Griezmann. The dance where Griezmann holds both hands to mimic a phone is actually inspired by his admiration for the globally famous rapper, Drake. Griezmann imitates the dance from Drake's music video for the song Hotline Bling. Or let's say, he tries to. Number 13, Emmanuel Adebayor. We often hear statements from coaches supporting players who are not performing well or going through a rough patch. However, it's rare to find a player who stands by a manager whose job is on the line. Especially during a period when Tottenham's manager, Tim Sherwood, was not particularly beloved by the fans, Adebayor showed this gesture of respect after scoring a goal. The meaning was crystal clear: "You are my commander." Sherwood didn't hesitate to respond with a salute to his soldier. Number 12, Luis Suarez. Despite appearing to have mellowed in recent years, Luis Suarez was quite a controversial player, especially during his time at Liverpool. He made headlines by biting opponents every few months and was involved in an alleged racist dialogue with Patrice Evra. At that time, Suarez was frequently under attack from the English media, to the point that even his own manager used words like unmanageable to describe him. After scoring a goal against Everton in a derby, Suarez sprinted 50 meters, threw himself to the ground in front of his coach, and celebrated as if to say, "Accept me as I am." Number 11, Nuri Sahin. Dortmund and Köln face off. At one point in the game, Nuri and Podolski exchange words, and the German player mocks Nuri by referencing a recent Germany-Turkey match that ended in the victory of the Tanks, Germany. In the 91st minute of the match, with Nuri scoring the goal, Dortmund defeated Köln, and Nuri took his revenge in a cool manner. Number 10, Paul Pogba and Lingard. The cringeworthy dances and visually unappealing moves of this duo take the 10th spot on our list. I truly believe they must practice these dances privately after training because there is a certain level of synchrony between them. However, the fact that these figures result from deliberate practice only adds to the severity of the situation. Well, they're having a great time. It's not for us to judge. Number 9, Daniel Sturridge, one of the most likable individuals I've ever seen in my life. Despite a career that went downhill with injuries, Sturridge always garnered praise for being an incredibly positive character both on and off the field. This dance, in fact, is a kind of inside joke with his cousins. Sturridge then started using it after scoring goals. Number 8, Thierry Henry. One of the most crucial qualities for being a striker is to remain calm. A striker stays composed even in positions where everyone else is getting nervous. Henry, far from showing excitement when he gets into goal-scoring positions, remains poker-faced even after scoring. His gesture of "is this enough?" after scoring a goal is another display of his composure. Then, he turns to the referee and says, "Is that enough?" Number 7, Eric Cantona, the ugly king of Manchester United. He would do anything on the field to deserve the nickname King, with both his football skills and his demeanor, including the way he lifted the collar of his shirt. He was one of those who gave meaning to the number 7. And, of course, his goal celebrations would be king-like as well. So proud, with such a condescending attitude. Number 6, Wayne Rooney. Rooney is a true boxing enthusiast. When images of him getting knocked out while boxing with a friend in his kitchen surfaced on the internet, Rooney faced harsh criticism from the English media for not behaving like a professional footballer. The term stupid was even used. That's the story behind Rooney's goal celebration against Tottenham, where he pretended to be knocked out by his imaginary opponent for the second time. Number 5, Samuel Eto'o. Not many people will remember this because Eto'o did this goal celebration only once, but it was an unforgettable moment in terms of the message it conveyed. During Jose Mourinho's second stint with Chelsea, the team's striking options were Samuel Eto'o, Fernando Torres, and Demba Ba. Mourinho complained to a journalist, saying, "This team cannot be champions. My best striker is Samuel Eto'o, and we don't even know how old he is." Then, the situation unfolded, and in the next game, after scoring a goal, Eto'o delivered this gesture. Considering his career ended just 2 years ago, Eto'o might have had a point. Number 4, Sadio Mane, an incredibly creative individual. He enters this list not with goal celebrations after scoring but by faithfully participating in his teammates' goal celebrations. Sadio Mane is truly a colorful character. Number 3, Mohamed Salah. We still don't know how he did it, how he earned so much love and respect, perhaps just by being himself. But after Salah scores goals, even though it may not be shown on the screen much, he performs a prostration on the field. At that moment, the Anfield stands, momentarily setting aside the joy of the goal, fall silent and show respect for Salah's prayer. When he gets back up, they continue their celebration. Salah is truly a unique individual. Number 2, Ronaldinho. Yes, I'm aware that many Brazilians dance the samba after scoring, but I'll still include Ronaldinho on this list. Because everything about this man was special: his football, his talent, his perpetual smile, and, of course, his goal celebrations. It's as if he was sent to make people fall in love with football. Look, I'm extending my words just so you can watch him a little longer. I'm even talking nonsense outright. It's just that when you see him on the screen, there's an indescribable feeling of excitement and joy that only those who have witnessed him live will understand. We will never forget you, Ronaldinho. Number 1, Dele Alli. Thanks to social media, you never know what will become a trend and when. You know, like when a madman throws a stone down a well. This time, the madman's name is Dele Alli. His gesture managed to capture the attention of everyone, whether they were related to football or not. So, what's the deal? The deal is that almost nobody can do it on their first try. He reached a market value of €100 million at the peak of his career, but he ended his own career. The 27-year-old player last played for the national team in 2015. His career ended very early.